Crystal Palace to beat Brighton 2-0 is 8/1 with Bet365 Saturday's match sees the side with the third worst home record host the side with the third worst away record. Brighton have only managed to score 7 goals on the road this season, the worst tally in the division. Crystal Palace vs Brighton betting tips. Who will win? Crystal Palace are 19/20ths to win at Selhurst Park. Brighton are 3/1 to beat their rivals, while the draw is 23/10. First goal scorer tip. Wilf Zaha is 13/2 to score first with Bet365 Pascal Gross during the Premier League match between Brighton and Hove Albion and Stoke City at Amex Stadium on November 20, 2017 in Brighton, England. Crystal Palace vs Brighton. Premier League preview. Crystal Palace host Brighton at Selhurst Park on Saturday afternoon. Roy Hodgson's side book in the weekend one place above the relegation zone following last weekend's 2-2 draw at Bournemouth. Palace twice took the lead through Luka Milivojevic and Wilf Zaha before being pegged back by the Cherries. Milivojevic now has scored in 3 consecutive matches and became the first Crystal Palace midfielder to score 10 Premier League goals in a season. With 4 wins in 16, Palace have the third worst home record in the league this season. Brighton drew 1-1 with Huddersfield at the Amex last weekend, putting an end to a run of 3 consecutive 2-0 defeats. An own goal from Jonas Losel gave Brighton the lead, which lasted just 3 minutes. The Seagulls finished the match with 10 men after Davy Proper was sent off. Palace and Brighton have already faced each other twice this season. November's reverse fixture at the Amex finished goalless. Brighton then knocked Crystal Palace out of the FA Cup in January with a 2-1 home win in the third round. Bill Stevens and Glenn Murray scored for the Seagulls, while Bakary Sako netted for Palace. Joel Ward could come back into contention but lacks match fitness. Alexander Sortloth remains sidelined with a hamstring injury. Bakary Sako, Jeffrey Schlupp, Scott Dan, Connor Wickham and Jason Puncheon are long-term absentees. Brighton team news vs Crystal Palace. Anthony Knockaert is available again following a suspension. Davy Proper will serve a 3-match ban for his sending-off last weekend. Steve Sidwell and Izzy Brown are long-term absentees. Glenn Murray will face his former club. Glenn Murray to score. All odds mentioned in this article are correct at the time of publishing and are subject to change. FA Cup match highlights. Brighton 2 Crystal Palace